Hey guys, it's Cole, Kentucky Powersports. Now that it's at the middle of summer, that means for new releases. We've just received in some 2020 models, and I'd like to go over them with you today. I chose this one because the Honda Rubicon has probably been one of Honda's best sellers over the last few years. It's been one of our best sellers, and they've made a few changes between 2019 and 2020 year models, and I'm going to show you some of them. First, we're going to start off in the front. If you've ever seen them or you're familiar with them, you'll notice right off the bat that's a lot beefier bumper. It's going to help with better protection, better safety. Also, you're going to see is the vertical louvers they put on the grille protection for your radiator. It's a little more aesthetically pleasing, a little more protection for your radiator. Moving up to the top, they've added in a new storage compartment for 2020. It's just big enough for a pair of gloves, possibly an extra drink if you needed it. It's waterproof, sealed. You can use it for just about anything. A big thing they've done this year is they've went to a new rack system. It's called the Honda Pro Connect. They have a lot of new bags, boxes, accessories that clip into these squares they have machined in here. Toolless, you can take it on and off quick. One thing about Honda is they still use an all steel rack. It's not plastic like a lot of your other manufacturers. It's a big time deal. One of the two biggest features for this year, for 2020, is number one, they increased the size of the motor to 520 cc's. This is now a 520 Rubicon instead of a 500. What that means, more torque, better pulling power, makes a lot more usable machine. They was getting behind a little bit in the horsepower. Now I think they've caught up with the other manufacturers. The biggest, and probably what I think is the best game changer, which they probably should have done years ago, is a new reverse system. If anybody's familiar with Honda, they know that you've always had to pull in the parking brake and pull in the brake, then hit the down arrow. It's kind of cumbersome, it's kind of clumsy, doesn't work well. Well, for this year, what they have done is they have put this override switch on the back of the housing, so instead of reaching all the way, you're essentially here. What it allows you to do is to go from first gear down to reverse, bypassing neutral, very quickly. So if you're shoveling snow and you've got a lot of forward and reverse motions, this is going to speed your time up tremendously, and I'll display it for you right now. So you're in drive, you're going forward, simply pull the red switch, pull it, immediately to reverse. Back to drive. It's skipping neutral every time you pull this in. I think these features, along with the new styling looks, is going to really put this model over the top for 2020. Also, they have a couple new colors on select models. One of them being this Matte Molasses Brown that's on select models. New graphics, new color. It looks really good in person. They also have a matte green metallic. We don't have one of those in yet, but everybody tells us that it looks just as good as this color is. So guys, if you're interested in the 2020 Rubicon or any other 2020 model for that fact, come see me or Tom down at Kentucky Powersports and let us cut you a deal.